In the last session, we have learnt about the various dynasties existed before the times of Shivaji Maharaj. In this topic, we are going to learn about the invasions from the northwest. Local dynasties like the Yadava and Rashtrakuta ruled in Maharashtra, but invaders from the northwest conquered the local dynasties there and established their own rules. Arab power. In the meanwhile, the Arab power had emerged in the Middle East. Arab rulers turned towards the India to expand their empire. The Arab general Muhammad bin Qasim attacked the Sindh province in the 8th century. Notwithstanding the resistance of King Dahir, he conquered the province of Sindh. Due to campaign, the Arabs came into political contact with India for the first time. In the period that followed, Turks, Afghan and Mughals from Central Asia came to India and established their power here. What we learned here about Arab power. Arab power emerged in the Middle East. Second point, Arab general Muhammad bin Qasim attacked Sindh province and conquered it. The third point, Arab rulers expand their empire in India. The fourth one, the political contact between the Arabs and the Indians was established for the first time due to this campaign. The Turks' power. In the 11th century CE, the Turks began to invade India. Expanding their territories, they reached the northwestern frontier of India. Sultan Muhammad of Ghazni invaded India many times. Here, invade means to attack. He plundered the rich temples at Mathura, Vrindavan, Kanauj, Somnath and carried away enormous wealth with him. What we learnt here under Turks' power. Turks began to invade India in 11th century CE. The Sultan Muhammad of Ghazni attacked the Indian temples and looted a lot of wealth and carried it away with him. The next point here we are going to learn is the Sultanate in the north. In 1175 CE and 1178 CE, Sultan Muhammad Ghuri of Ghur from Afghanistan invaded India. He appointed Qutbuddin Aibak to look after the governance of the conquered territories in India. After the death of Muhammad Ghuri in 1206 CE, Aibak began to rule the Indian territories under his rule independently. Aibak, who was initially a slave, became the ruler of Delhi. He died in 1210 CE. We learnt the following things here. The first things we learn here is Muhammad Ghuri invaded India. The second thing we learn here is that he appointed Qutbuddin Aibak as his slave. The Aibak's work here was like this. He had to look after the conquered region of Muhammad Ghuri in India. Muhammad Ghuri died in 1206 CE. After his death, Aibak became the ruler of Delhi. Do you know, after Qutbuddin Aibak, Iltutmish, Razia, Bulban, Alauddin Khalji, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, Firoz Tughlaq, Ibrahim Lodi and other sultans ruled over India. Now we are going to learn the end of Sultanate power, how it comes to an end. Ibrahim Lodi was the last sultan. He made many enemies because of his peculiar temperament or nature. Daulat Khan Lodi, the governor of Punjab, invited Babur, the ruler of Kabul, to fight against Ibrahim Lodi. Babur defeated Ibrahim Lodi in the battle and thus the Sultanate came to an end. Now the assignment for you: how did Arab come into political contact with India? Second question: who was the Arab general? Third one: which temples plundered Sultan Muhammad of Ghazni? Fourth one: how did Aibak become the ruler of Delhi? Fourth one: when did Muhammad Ghori die? Fifth one: who was the last Sultan of Sultanate power? And the last one: how did Ibrahim Lodi defeat? In the next session, we are going to learn about the kingdom of Vijayanagar. Thanking you.